Yeah, so Chess is going to be... Wait. Okay, so Helper and Dark Blues rocking the DDD and Wolf once again. And Chess and 2% Milk. I believe Chess is the Puff and 2% Milk is the Palutena. What? Chess is Palu? Okay, that makes sense. Chess, actually, for those of you who don't know, really solid Melee player, actually named Peach.
Really?
Mains Peach. He hasn't quit the game. He has, as a Melee player, I want to quickly talk. He actually has wins over Toussaint as Peach. Peach versus Puff in Melee. So he absolutely is such a smart player. And I mean, he's been doing well in singles, but it's really good to see that he is making his mark in the doubles here, already guaranteeing himself second place. But they want to go all the way, maybe you know, win the whole doubles shebang.
Right, we'll see. Although that little pass over to the Palu up airs, if they keep doing that, they're definitely going to make their way up there. And he's actually going to catch Dark Blues off that trade. Impressive. Yeah, no, you can see the Melee coming through, like just with the cognizance of his spacing and his moves.
Oh yeah, and taking advantage of the speed in this game. He is not, you know, loafing around, making sure to stay mobile. Meanwhile, 2% Milk is doing a decent job stock taking. We're almost an even game here. Ooh, that could be big.
Not quite. DDD, one of the few characters who does have multiple jumps and a pretty lengthy recovery in this game. He is going to make it back, and he's actually going to take out Palu.
They buffed DDD's airspeed? I feel like they buffed DDD's airspeed.
I can't tell you for certain. I think that might just be the new mechanics of the game. He certainly feels, and he looks faster in the air. Probably can inhale the Gordo.
Oh my god, when DDD neutral airs, he jiggles. Did you notice this?
It's a big jiggly penguin, of course.
But like,
oh my god,
but he tried to. Like jiggle shockwaves. Next time he neutral airs towards the camera, I'm gonna take note of it. And he's gonna neutral air towards the camera again.
You know he's gonna. Alright, although he's got to get over there to help out Dark Blues. He was kind of getting pinned by both of them in the corner there. That handoff, though, I really like the synergy between Red Team here, just being able to hand opponents off to each other. Although that straight S-Smash is just going to be enough just to take out Jig. Jig's still extremely light, although she does have a lot more horsepower behind her this time around. Oh my god, the Madman.
Yeah, Jigglypuff has a lot of attributes that probably are really good. They, you know, actually work more in singles than in doubles. However, she does have rest. I was about to say
what a call out.
Has rest, and her teammate can go protect her just like that.
Exactly.
If only I got my words out just like a second earlier, you guys would have been like, he's so knowledgeable. Oh, no.
All right, there he's going to go down, though. And now we're sitting at one stock apiece now. Let's see how Puff can actually do to get back in this.
Not only is it difficult because, you know, both these guys staying at the ledge, making sure that the damage and options are covered, but even if he manages to take out, say, Helper, he has to face down a fresh Dark Blues, and Dark Blues is, I think he's one of the better players here. We'll see how he ends up faring in singles bracket, but I would not be surprised if he gets, I think he's guaranteed top 8.
I believe that.
I wonder if he's going to win. Like, I feel like he's getting closer and closer to having a tournament win. We'll see if he ends up managing it.
I think also just this game's mechanics played towards Dark Blues' strengths as a player a lot more than Smash 4 did. You can see kind of just like how he spaces and moves around.
He was doing footstool combos as Cloud. Like, clearly the man wanted more.
That man kept finishing touch alive. Everyone's like, nah, we don't use finishing touch. Dark Blue's like, oh yeah, watch me. Alright. Let's see how the Puff gets down.
Yo, double rest?
Yo, the way. I don't think they're going to let him. Yeah, see, there's the Nair.
That Nair, strong enough to kill a Puff. That's game 1. Despite coming from the loser's side, Red Team ends up losing that first game. Dark Blues and Helper coming out on top. We'll see if they can continue that momentum. They do have to win 2 sets in order to prevail in the tournament.
You're right. Although, as we've seen, though, they certainly have their team synergy put down on lock. What are you looking for? Oh, there's your phone. What do you think the counter pick's going to be here? I'm thinking... I really don't know what they would counter. I don't think it plays that much of an impact in this matchup or in these teams. I think they're just going to run straight back to Pokemon Stadium, though. Seeing no changes. Dark Blues might be considering something. I don't know. He does have a few other characters. He has a Dark Pit. I think he's been playing Richter as well. but he's going to stick to the Wolf, it looks like.
I can agree with that. I mean, they won the last game.
Yeah, exactly. There's no reason. There's no real reason to switch other than just to try
that
things.
was actually interesting. So I know that Helper, for a while, was having trouble with Palutena. A lot of people are. The character's very good.
Right.
And very often played in New York, so you have to adapt to that matchup. Otherwise, you're going to just be left complaining and no results under your belt.
Was that a shot?
What?
I feel like that was a shot.
Against whom? Who possibly is complaining about Palutena and not learning the matchup and not getting better? Nobody I know.
Red team, again, kind of off to a really good start so far.
Well, keep in mind, the best of that start is onto Helper, and he's at 144 now, has a ton of rage behind him. They need to finish off these stocks, because if they don't, Rage DDD is going to be killing Puff at like 2.
That is definitely true.
With that, oh my god!
He really went reaching for
Back air
him.
is going to kill Puff, like from DDD. Oh, not only that, look at that, see, I'm telling you.
Alright, Puff has actually just spent like the vast majority of this game just off stage being edge guarded. He does manage to get back now. He has Dark Blues in the corner. Does kind of let him get back in for free though.
I like the use of Pound right there to both pressure Dark Blues' shield and reflect the what's it called? The Gordo.
Just the fact that it has such
Dark
a
Blues
lingering
is, sorry, not Dark
my
Blues.
God.
Oh!
Hey, there he goes.
That was a little greedy on Helper's part. You see him go for like quadruple back air, just trying to do something, and then he kills his teammate immediately. Look at that jiggle from DDD every time
Oh
he
my
nares.
god, I see it now.
See what I'm talking about? It's like shockwaves of jiggle.
Tell them. It's gotta be.
That's all he needed to be good in this game.
just extra fat.
Just ridiculous.
The thickness.
Wow, he managed to only snipe his teammate. That's so unfortunate.
It's a cute setup, too bad. I think we'll see it again with you later on, though. Oh my god.
Did that? Oh, he beat it out.
Alright, now it's blue team's turn to get some volleys. Wow, everyone just getting knocked around.
This is actually a super even game. Less than even if you consider respective kill percents, you know, regarding weight.
Very even. Alright, looks like Puff's actually going to... No, he's going to continue to engage DD. Now he's the one who's off stage. Manages to avoid the Gordo. I'm going to try to save his teammate. Makes it, although he's still
the
stuck
Nair
on stage.
cycle.
Oh, and the hammer! You got scared.
That should be it. Back throw going to be taking it. That back throw is so strong.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I think a big part of this game is going to come down to between who gets that second stock off first. And with the weight, and there it is. All right, blue team looking pretty solid right now. I think that if Dark Blues manages to stay alive longer, they're going to be in a really good spot. All right.
Keep in mind they have to win 2 sets. Getting the first set out of the way right now is not only going to mean like a bunch of momentum. Is he alive still?
Yeah.
Wow.
He had just
That
enough
must
space
be buff their
to stop.
speed or something. Like I cannot imagine DDD.
Also, they probably just gave it a little bit more distance.
Also, he grabs it from further away, it seems. Or like he grabs it from
And,
deeper into the arc.
All right, there goes Blues. We're down to 1 stock apiece.
Percents are pretty even, but that's Puff at 80, which means there's a lot she has to look out for in terms of dying. Helper might not have to worry about dying, but he does have to worry about being edge guarded for forever, which is basically what's been happening to him.
And let's not forget, Wolf has a lot of confirms that could easily take out the player. But there goes Puff. Now it's going to be a 1v1. All right.
If 2% can actually take out Helper here, that'll be huge for him, but Helper is a big body boy. I thought he was going to keep going. That would have been amazing.
I definitely thought that was on the table. Okay, doesn't do the handoff to his team. Now they're going to do it. Oh, he mashes out. Nair actually going to keep both of them at bay.
Well, I mean, Nair would keep like 7 people at bay.
Yeah.
That move is ridiculous.
It's a pretty damn good move.
Oh, the spacing of that. That's how you know he's a melee player.
Just runs up to the heavy hitting
Runs
move
up to it and,
and
just
jumps
over
above
it ever so slightly.
Oh,
He's like,
oh,
oh my god.
But you know,
all the ways to end
Helper also with the spacing, just kind of walks away slowly, turns around and golf swings him. We got a reset though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know nobody who can golf swing like that.
DDD can.
DDD don't play golf.
He's a king. Of course he plays golf.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He's a king, not a president.
That is true. Hey, although, wait, I could swear there was an episode of Kirby Right Back at You where he uses Kirby as a golf ball. There's gotta be.
We can make one.
Let's hire an animator, make that a transition. Reset though. Yep, sticking to the same teams. No reason really to switch. Everything has been pretty even, I would say, up till this point. Both teams really just kind of have their synergy, their combos, and their volleys down.
It just feels like blue team has a bit of an edge. Just a little more consistent, able to do more.
Yeah.
And that's why they won that last set 2-0, actually. Granted, they were coming from losers, which means that now both of these teams are in losers. Red team has no more buffer, no more, you know, little cheat sheet to get an extra set in. They've used it up. I think that being in winner's bracket is cheating. I consider that's what I think. I think that being in winner's side of grand finals counts as it's a tax.
Hey man,
it's unfair.
It's a tax. Oh, the Yoshi main is afraid of things that are taxing.
I said hacks, not tax. Don't you bring my financial situation into this? You know, maybe I'm committing tax fraud because that's what I need to do in order to feed my family of 7 million Yoshis.
Why do you have 7 million Yoshis?
Have you seen his final smash?
Oh, again, you're right. You know what? I'm not going to question anymore. Alright. Well, again, there's no run like a loser's run. Blue team is certainly putting the work there. They've also been doing really well when the situations
for Dark Blues. That extra height might have actually been able to keep him alive. He does make it back at 138%. Oh, but Palutena has taken almost no damage. Yes, sorry.
Oh,
2%.
almost.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was confusing them. Yeah, it's 2% is the pot.
Let's see, though. He's going to elect to just hang back for a little bit until he's needed. He tries to get the cheese on him with the inhale, but holds it a little too long and just falls.
And that inhale would have been huge, but the only huge thing that happened was a blast zone explosion. He is out of stock.
And actually, both of them are down. We're down to 4 apiece.
Yeah, totally even game. Blue team started off with a bit of a strong start, but red team managing to stay consistent. Like, think about how little damage 2% took that entire minute and a half. Granted, now that everyone is fresh and revived, it seems that he's being targeted a little bit more, already taken 67%, but Helper is in a similar boat, having taken 63.
Although, then at the other end of the spectrum, you have Dark Blue sitting at a very comfortable 32 now.
He is Wolf, so let's not forget that technically 0 isn't comfortable if you're off stage without a jump.
That's true, but as long as you're on the stage and you're able to get your hits in, you're feeling pretty good.
I'm actually surprised by the lack of edge guard on Wolf. Dark Blues, I think he's been lucky for a while. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Especially up against 2 opponents, one of them being Jigglypuff. I think that eventually he's going to be caught off stage and not be able to make it back. It feels like maybe Red Team is respecting his recovery too much.
That, and also I think that they just don't want to be caught in a bad position if Helper gets in their face as well. We're back to kind of like the double 1v1 situation here. I've noticed, like, when those situations happen, blue team does seem to pull away very slightly.
Well, think about their prowess in the game, in terms of singles, where although, red team is comprised of 2 veteran melee players, they still aren't quite as familiar. Just the mechanics are, and there's the Wolf Edgeguard I was talking about.
Yeah.
Now it's really even. Depends on which one, whether Palutena or DDD loses the stock first. Or possibly Wolf. He is off stage. Dark Blue's caught at the ledge.
He does make it back, though. Now he's got Palu up in the air, although Jigglypuff is right behind him, so he can't really extend too far.
Yeah, that's the thing. Puff being so good at catching you when you're in the air means that you can't commit too hard to anything like that. Oh, there's the up tilt, and that means Helper is alive with a ton of rage. If he manages to take out 2% milk right here, that's it. That's probably the end of... Oh, and there it is!
Goes the back air. The up air is going to trade now, although you're still down 2v1.
They are 2v1, but keep in mind, the single parts of this were, like, from a singles perspective, it was already going pretty well.
Right. All right, volley. Nice, nice.
Oh, man. 59% just like that. Woo! That shield is tiny.
There, into up there. Oh.
Yeah, that is very good with DDD.
Oh, okay, and here comes the hammer.
You remember it. You recall.
Ooh,
Wow, he just goes in and grabs it. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Helper is not smiling. Normally when that sort of thing happens, you know, like you smile and shake it off, but now Helper is a DDD. Yes, he has a percent lead. You know, Palutena is probably at death percent from a couple of DDD's moves.
You gotta remember, Pal is also just
stage.
extremely powerful character in her own right. Her moves do a lot, and they're very fast.
Is your DDD, how do you get in? How do you do this? How do you get anything started?
I guess that way. You do what half the cast does in Nair.
Herring is the new shield grabbing in this game.
Actually, though. Okay, not going to die quite yet, but he is on a triplat, so he is going to be able to chase him all the way up there.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't think, and if we see a 2v1 situation again, Helper's going to be going for those. Ooh, Helper's going to be going for those hammers anymore.
Interesting.
Really bet him. He still might be able to make it.
Okay.
But, okay, Palu's at 151%. But as soon as she gets back, now the situation is reversed. There's so many ways that Helper can still die at this point.
Wow. Almost got that, too. Oh, and that's going to take it.
Yeah, there it is. Blue team managing to do a 3-0 sweep. They won the last set, and now they're up a game. One more, and they win the tournament, completing that loser's run.
Now, who actually knocked Helper and Dark Blues into the loser's bracket?
I believe this team.
Huh?
I believe this team.
Okay.
In winners finals, correct? Helper and Dark Blues were knocked in to win from winners finals by this team. Helper and Dark Blues were in losers, knocked there by this team, correct?
Okay,
Yeah,
so they did. So they were knocked down. Okay. Okay. That's impressive, though. Let's see here. I think I heard counterpick Callus. They're laughing bad. It's okay. All right. Now, going down that much, do you think the red team's going to change anything up? Just nope. Nope. They're going to keep going with it. They believe in it.
Is it snowing outside yet? Is the weather outside frightful?
But since we got no place better to go.
Yep, this Firefox is pretty delightful. I know it's not Fox.
You tried, though.
If there was any character on the screen right now who had fire at the disposal.
Explosive Flame?
This is explosive. It's not delightful.
That is not. You're right, that is not.
Actually, did you see that from Helper, the way that he went for Inhale?
Yeah.
Knowing that he was just out of the range of like a shield grab?
Yeah, it is.
That was so smart.
Yeah. And it would have been, if he would manage to carry him a little closer, he definitely could have used him as like a weapon against like his teammate.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for him to use his teammate as a weapon against the other team.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, for those who may not be as familiar. Wow.
He's alive, though? No, he has no jump. Okay,
no, he can make it. But DDD's inhale, when he spits you out, is the amount of damage and knockback it does is completely dependent on the weight of the character he inhaled.
That's right. And, okay, so, Wolf is not heavy, but he's not light. He's not like the rest of the Spaces.
Nah.
He's a villain.
He could still probably do like some kind of damage.
He's a villain. Name a light villain. Bayo.
Meta Knight? Bayo, yes.
Yes, actually, Meta Knight I was thinking of also.
Yeah. I don't know. Meta Knight and Wolf aren't like true villains.
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo's more like just chaotic neutral.
Is he? Yeah, Mewtwo's
He's not a villain. Anymore, at least.
Game & Watch.
The ultimate evil.
The ultimate evil of Melee. Remember when you were unlocking all the characters and you're like, wait, there's one more character I have to unlock? But who could it be? And you're like, oh, it's this stick.
It's this piece of paper. Hey, well, while we were talking, though, actually, Red Team really kind of on the ropes now. Both at very high percent on their second stock. And meanwhile, Helper's still sitting very comfortably. That's how you know he's comfortable. He starts pulling out that jet hammer.
One thing we haven't seen at all yet is 2% go for any rests.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been trying to play it safe for the rest of the game, but eventually you've got to start taking risks. You've got to start, making a comeback in the whatever way you can. Sometimes that means going for a Hail Mary, read a tech roll, maybe just sort of guess on an opponent's drift and kill them with a rest. Oh, he does have max rage, so I wonder if it would. No longer.
First stock off of DDD, but still down to their final stock each. So let's see here. Back to the 1v1 situation on both sides. Red team does have stage control, although blue team is going to push it back into the center.
That's one thing about Melee players is they have a lot of catch-up in terms of learning about ledge play.
Yeah.
Because in Melee, like, being on the ledge is kind of an advantage. And there isn't really a lot of, trying to, like, ledge guard people because, Fox, ledge dash, silliness. So they're just not used to having to deal with, being stuck on ledge. And that means that blue team has been, for a lot of this game, getting up for free.
Wow.
I can't believe he did it again. Then again, they were up by a lot, but still.
And then I like the fact Dark Blues began the celebration while it was charging.